What's up, fam? We're back. And trust me, this one's about to be wild. Today, we're diving headfirst into the non-stop circus that is Tiffany Henyard. But before we unpack the lawsuits, let's talk about her latest hustle. Tiffany just dropped what she's calling a book. And get this, she's charging $100. A whole Benjamin. Seriously, let's keep it real. This thing probably has 3 pages, a Canva cover, and a prayer. Yet she's out here selling it like she just wrote the next Oprah book club pick. Now, why is she doing this? Easy. Sis is broke. Completely. The checks? Stopped. No township supervisor salary. No mayor's money. No super mayor perks. She went from pocketing nearly $300,000 a year to exactly 0. So this $99 book? It's not a passion project. It's a survival scam. A last-ditch grab for cash. She knows what's coming, and it's not another term. It's possibly prison. So she's stacking commissary funds while there's still time. And of course, she hopped online claiming it's sold out. But come on, y'all. We've seen this movie before. Ain't nobody buying that. She probably bought her own books just to fake the hype. Print 5 copies by 5 copies, and suddenly, boom, sold out. Ma'am, who you fooling? This isn't a publishing success story. It's a hustle with a price tag. But while she's out here finessing folks, let's take a second to salute the real creators. The ones pushing fashion, art, and culture with purpose. Support them. That's real work. Tiffany? She just turned fraud into a brand. And speaking of brands, let's talk lawsuits, because in just 48 hours, Tiffany managed to stack not 1, not 2, but between 5 and 10 new cases. 5 to 10. Her name is lighting up the docket like a Vegas marquee. Some are repeats, but at least 5 are brand new. That's not a rough week. That's a full-blown legal meltdown. So let's break it all down. First up, the Dalton Professional Firefighters Association. Remember them? They showed up last year saying, "We're not getting paid right." Money was vanishing from their checks. No retirement deposits. No insurance coverage. They kept asking where the funds went. And Tiffany? Crickets. So they did what anyone would do. They sued. One firefighter, Adam Farrick, a 10-year vet and union rep, said most of his crew was too scared to speak up out of fear of retaliation. But even with that pressure, they're still fighting back. Those retirement deductions meant for nationwide? Missing. Health insurance premiums? Unpaid. Claims denied, coverage canceled. Pure chaos. Tiffany allegedly turned their paychecks into confetti. And honestly, are we even surprised? This is her playbook. Spend recklessly, dodge questions, and pretend it's all business as usual. Because if history's taught us anything, Tiffany treats taxpayer money like monopoly cash. Cutting checks without approval. Swiping cards like there's no limit. Blowing through stacks like it's Black Friday every day. At one point, she dropped nearly $50,000 on Amazon in one day. Like, what are you ordering, Tiffany? Platinum office chairs? Lace fronts made of gold? We need answers. But guess what? There's more. Because the legal storm doesn't stop there. Next up, David Duval. If you've been following this saga, you know that name. Duval used to lead the fire union. Until Tiffany decided she didn't like him and booted him out. Now he's coming for her with a lawsuit locked in for July 1st. And here's the twist. That's the same day the firefighters' lawsuit hits court. 2 cases. 1 day. Total chaos. But it gets even messier. Lawsuit number 3. Edgar County Watchdogs. And yep, their hearing? Also July 1st. 3 lawsuits in 1 day. Tiffany about to be running through that courthouse like it's a track meet. And if she skips a hearing, that's contempt of court. Which means handcuffs. Fast. What do the watchdogs want? Simple. They just asked for transparency. Filed a Freedom of Information Act request, FOIA, for her spending records. Basic stuff. But Tiffany's team ignored them. Repeatedly. No records. No response. No accountability. So they sued. A simple request turned into a courtroom showdown. Because this woman refuses to follow the law she swore to uphold. But wait. Lawsuit number 4 is coming in hot. This one's from a man named Jeff. And I'm not even going to butcher that last name. It starts with DVRIS. So for now, he's just Jeff. And yep, Jeff's tossing another log onto the legal bonfire. Another plaintiff, another courtroom, another headache. And at this pace, we're barely scratching the surface. Because the deeper you dig, the uglier it gets. Look, I could sit here and read you 10 pages of legal filings. But let's be real, you don't need that. You want the breakdown, the story, the receipts. And here it is. This next one ties straight back to Tag Group Investments. Listen up, fam, this part right here, it's where the story really turns up. Picture this. A woman in Dalton owns a legit bar and restaurant. Did everything by the book. Paperwork tight, permits in order, judge approved. She wasn't cutting corners. She was playing it clean. But Tiffany? Nah. Tiffany straight up ignored a court order from months back. Judge said, sign those licenses. She said, I'll pass. Like the law was optional. And just like that, boom, lawsuit number 5 hit the board. This case been bouncing through Cook County like a ping pong ball all year. But this time, the business owners finally got a win. 2 of the 3 licenses they were owed. Tiffany, though, walked away stamped with contempt of court. Yeah, you heard that right. She thought she could flex her power like usual, but the judge wasn't having it. Hit her with a dose of reality. Hard and fast. Tiffany showed up late, tried to pull excuses, and the judge shut that down quick. That's indirect criminal contempt, baby. Now, she didn't get cuffed yet, but don't get it twisted. That was a final warning. The system's tired of her games. And this is why checks and balances matter. Nobody should hold that kind of unchecked power. But Tiffany made herself both mayor and liquor commissioner. That's like being the cop and the criminal at the same time. If she didn't like you, your business was finished. Period. No appeals, no oversight, just Tiffany and her ego calling the shots. But honestly, should we even be shocked? This is Illinois, where corruption might as well be the state sport. Chicago had Capone. Springfield sent governors to jail like it's tradition. L.A. got Hollywood stars. New York got Wall Street. And Illinois got scandal after scandal. So Tiffany's chaos fits right in with the legacy. The only real surprise is that it took this long for someone to finally clap back and say, enough. Let's keep it 100, Tiffany. You messed up bad. And now every shady move you pulled is coming full circle. This isn't some minor slap on the wrist. This is a full-on downfall. The walls are closing in, and there's no entourage, no PR spin, no super mayor title to save you. So yeah, this is your legacy. You disrespected people, abused power, and acted untouchable. But the game caught up, and the score is finally being settled. The fall is always louder than the rise. And Tiffany, your fall? Gonna echo for a long, long time. Anyway, that's a wrap for now. Y'all already know. Like the vid, hit subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. I see y'all. I read every single one. Stay sharp. Stay solid. And remember, the street's always watching. Always. And yo, support your real ones out here. Keep it loyal. Keep it 100. Neighborhood.